In a previous video, you'd have seen that I bought this beautiful Sammy Dorado 86 tractor and loader from auction, but when it turned up and we went to take it off the lorry, we saw that it had one big problem, and it was written on the front windscreen, and that was the fact that it's got no clutch. But Mike managed to get it off the lorry, get it unloaded, reverse it back onto the lorry, hitch up the trailer that's on it behind, and then take it off with no clutch at all. Now, if that's not skills, I don't know what it is. But today we are going to find out exactly what's wrong with it, see what's going on with the clutch, get Mike's opinion on what we need to do to be able to fix it, and well, just have a look around, see what else is wrong. So let's get Mike, get him in the seat, get it started up, and get it moving. There's some keys, Michael.
Yeah, I should go to the other side because you've got all this crap.
Yeah, it is true. But what I still can't work out how you managed to drive it off a lorry with no clutch, reverse it back on, hitch up a trailer, and actually achieve that without it all going wrong.
Oh, I got skills, you see, haven't I? What are you going to do about that?
He has got skills. There's no getting away from it. I know, you already said get on the other side, so.
Yeah. It's your anti-theft device, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Whatever in a clutch.
Yeah, it was right. Well, it's been sat here for a fortnight now, so it'd be interesting to see if the battery's still got life in it before we start anyway. We probably don't want to stand in front, even though he has got good skills.
Well, I'll be all right, so I shouldn't worry about it.
That's right. Right, we'll get it there, Alex.
Do you want to catch a picture of the
Oh, I got that in the last video.
What, the
so
bit on the
I'll
side,
link that in the at the end of the video for everybody.
Oh no, I didn't know if you'd done the bit. Oh,
yeah, the instructions. Yeah, jam it into gear. Oh, that engine is sweeter than that. There's no getting away from that. Right, loader. But no one's seen it work yet, so.
The first thing you do is make sure you can stop.
Well, this is it. So for the interest of science,
yeah,
you're sort of starting it out of gear, is it?
That was starting out of gear, yeah.
Yeah, and then what? You'll just
first thing you do is make sure you can stop.
Yeah.
If you start and you're in gear and you can't stop, you isn't
no
on a very good road there, mate.
Very good. So then we've got to see if you just got to try and find it and grind it now, is it?
Well, decide on whether you're going forward or backwards. Probably go backwards.
Yeah, there isn't a great deal of room in front.
No.
And then we'll go and get rid of this trailer first. Let me have it a minute. Oh, bit of grinding. Actually stopping it and starting it back in gear. Ah, there he is. We better open that gate for him, I reckon. Stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. How he traversed back onto the lorry, hitched it up when it was 4 foot off the ground, I do not know. Oh, I'm very happy that it started so well. That's proper.
To select the
Right,
slower
he
gear.
did stall it. Do the lower gear. Mind Alex is international. Cool. What a prized possession.
Somebody put a bloody port in the way.
Mind Alex is fine international there, Michael.
I won't worry about that. How far back do you want to go?
Well, I guess we probably want to put it like this so it doesn't roll away.
Right.
Yeah. I shouldn't worry about the post.
No, I wouldn't.
Your crooks are up, you should gas it. Right, so the trailer's now behind the hedge, so it's out of sight, so I don't have to look at it every day. Come back to that another time. Just going to find out what works and what doesn't then, shall we? Right, so what have we got to test and check now then, Michael?
Well, I know the clutch is knackered.
Yeah, so you think it's a full-on clutch?
Yeah, splitting in half. Splitting on the bellows.
Yeah. So
And then,
what do we need to test and check before we make that decision?
the trouble being is, buying it from an auction is very nice, but you haven't got a clue what the history of it is. So you don't know if there's any other problems with hydraulics or gears, seeing as the clutches. Because between being totally gone and working alright, there's a period in time when people might be just jamming it in gear and just getting it going. If you can work up the gearbox and just see that everything's... It don't sound, to be fair, the gearbox sounds quiet, and the gears I've used so far all seem to be where they should be.
So do we need to test the others just to see if they all...
Just being able to...
Yeah.
Just being able to do it within the confines of where SB2.
Yeah.
So...
Right.
Well, do a bit, but...
Yeah, let's do a bit, see what happens then, shall we?
Yeah, fair enough.
Proper job.
Just running long out of ranges. Let's go up through normal stick, gear stick. You can't hear any teeth chittering or anything like that. That don't seem too bad. I can't. You hear the clutch, that rumbly grinding noise. Your thrust bearing.
It's a thrust bearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disengages your clutch. That's what's probably the problem. And just try the brakes. You'll note the difference in engine revs between the right hand pedal and the left hand pedal. That's because the left hand pedal is also operating your trailer brakes.
Ah.
So,
Is that the same on all trailers?
not necessarily, no. Which stick? It's got so many sticks here. No change in note there.
Oh yeah.
And all this is very fine because you've got a safety switch on your clutch. If your safety switch is on your gear stick, that makes life a bit more interesting.
Yeah.
You then got to start bypass and stuff.
Oh, I see. Otherwise you can't start it in
You
gear.
can't start them. Yeah.
No, that's fair enough.
I know the hydraulic is work. You know, you can hear by the engine note changing. It isn't written in tablets of stone that there isn't no problem. You're just trying to reduce the risk of having a problem.
Convince ourselves that it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, he'll be, even if that didn't work, he's still worth more with a clutch than he is without.
without, yeah, that's right. Let's should we check PTO and stuff and everything on the back a minute? Find out where all his levers do now and where they're to. They're all there somewhere, Michael.
Yeah, well, I would imagine that's probably the 750, 540.
That's your 540 and 1000, I should think there. Because it's moving the lever back here, same as mine.
You might have got a 750. Oh, hang on, man. There's good. 1,000 speeds back. That should be nothing. 540, then a 750.
Yeah.
So, should have got some in there. You got buttons which look like they should be PDO buttons. Anything happening?
Yep.
Oh,
We have. Off, yeah. On again. Yeah, on again.
yeah,
On low red.
they're super clever. Because you can't just press the button and he starts. You've got to press the button and hold it a little bit.
Ah, okay.
For the total retard.
What do you reckon that noise is then?
Gear chatter.
Huh?
Gear chatter because I'm kicking over.
Ah, okay. So that's normal?
Normal for a salmon. Yeah, well,
So the gear chatter just said, obviously you got your backlash,
yeah, that's it.
which is just
Yeah.
making a noise.
Yeah,
Nothing to worry about.
you can worry yourself to death. Eh? You got your mechanic's seat up here.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess there's a... no, I can't say that. But,
Quite cosy, wouldn't it?
yeah, you would be quite cosy,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? Yeah. One for you and your gentleman friend.
Well, whatever floats your boat,
What
chap.
else is that? But yeah. But no, she's tidy in the cab though, isn't she?
Yeah, not considering the hours are done, or isn't too bad.
No, but we've done 7,500 hours, isn't it? So, or thereabouts.
No loader on it, but you know, it's a nice,
Good loader.
decent loader. You haven't got parallel lift, but
It's quite,
end of the world.
it's a nice size loader for the tractor as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they well built loaders.
But the trouble is the parallel lift, you end up with a load of bulk up here on the modern loaders, don't you?
Well,
So you go around the corner with your loader up, you can't see around
yeah,
where you're
some are
going.
better than others. Some will use hydraulic self-leveling, which is in some ways better than mechanical. In other ways, it's all 6 of 1 that. Whatever suits your preference.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of farmer repair down here.
Yeah, well, you know,
It works.
if don't mock it if it works, eh? Bit of flexi exhaust.
Yeah, you've been in the shed where you haven't been quite. You have made mega amount of itch work, or not on jaw, on the clevis, on the crook anyway.
No, I just imagine he is original. He looks like the original Sammy one. Yeah, and same on here.
Yeah. The only trouble is you need to be related to Charles Atlas. For the younger people, Charles Atlas used to be a weightlifter.
Oh, there we are.
Yes.
He's quite lumpy.
Yep.
Yeah. But again, everything on the back looks fairly tidy, doesn't it?
Yeah, not too bad, so.
It's all there. Whoever cleaned it done a reasonable job.
Linkage isn't horrendously slack. The loader, when I went up all the way up, it's just to make sure you didn't twist it.
Oh, I see.
Because when you go up without hitting the stops, everything looks alright. But when you hit the end of the rams run out, if he's twisted, or an indication he might be twisted, is one will stop and then the other one will just carry on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Helpful information, Michael.
So you've got a bit of slack in the steering.
Ah, yes. Yeah, and that's just a bush.
There'll be another bush up there that you can see the ram is moving a little bit up the stationary end as well.
Yeah.
But it could make life nice and interesting when you go down the road.
Keep it a little bit of
A
wibble wobble.
it might do, yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on the camber,
Yeah.
all the rest of it. Again, straight off the lorry, you haven't done no work yet, so
No.
everything's washed to death. So you can't see if there was any oil leaks or anything. So
No.
if your clutch was working, I'd suggest using it for a little bit and see what appears.
As I turn the camera off, he goes, could be worse.
Right. Well, everything in general don't seem too bad.
He said it could be an
Could be
international.
worse, could be an international.
So,
I'll get their pitchforks out.
you think it's worth doing the clutch on then?
We ain't a lot of good without them.
No, that's very true. That's very true. So, there will be another video coming where we split this tractor because Mike has got his homemade.
Yeah, it didn't North Startland chap. Do's the job.
It does exactly, and that's all you need. So, he's got his homemade. What do you call it? Track? Do you?
Split in gear, whatever you
in.
like. 'Cause if you got a decent sized trolley jack, you can do it on a trolley jack.
Yeah. and you've got a bit of experience in splitting tractors, I'd say.
One way and another.
So that'll make a very good video.
I haven't snapped one in half yet.
You haven't snapped one in half yet, no. No, there's a few who have.
Aye.
Well, yeah, we've got to split the tractor to get the clutch out and change the clutch. So I think that's going to be a proper video. So in that way, I'm very happy that this clutch is gone on this tractor so we can do that. And it's good enough to be able to make it worthwhile to sort that out. So there's going to be a video coming soon where we split this in half in the workshop properly. So yeah, looking forward to that. And you'll be able to learn a bit. I definitely will be able to learn a bit. And then we'll go from there. But thank you very much for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments, whether you think it's worth us doing the clutch on this or not. And we'll, yeah, look forward to reading them and replying. So yeah, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one. Cheerio. Bye.